20 years ago, a bunch of teenagers played a game of great and terrible power. There were no rules in early aughts America/Tokyo, until a boy named Yugi discovered that he could abuse the system. Now, it is up to ShibuyaGato.
Ishizu, even if I believed your story, I have one question. Why is the pharaoh white?
Shora.
Yugi, where are you going?
To GameStop. Goodbye.
Calamity Carl.
So no head?
And Bio-Roxas.
According to Battle City rules, I have to sacrifice 2 monsters to say, hey you guys, how's it going? According to Battle City rules.
To revisit these past events using the Millennium Microphone and save the world from the Shadow Games, just as that bad Egyptian bitch did 5,020 years ago.
So, last fucking night, I sat at 5 a.m. in bed, just kind of going like, man, something feels off. Something doesn't feel right. Whatever. And then it hits me. I didn't do my Yu-Gi-Oh watching.
And then Shora comes into my DMs, just going, hold on. Because we had been talking about playing Hades since we've both been doing a lot of that. And Shora DMs me 5:43 a.m. I finished my dub viewing half an hour ago and just goes, "You are going to kill me." And I'm just like, am I not the last one to watch my shit? I just go, for what? And then Shora's like, I'm lying here in bed, just trying to enjoy the quiet, and a sudden realization has dawned on me, all caps, I have not done my Yu-Gi-Oh viewing. And I'm still in the middle of a gone to shit sleep schedule. Which, you know, I am too, that's no excuse.
Can't believe the two of you would just wait until the day of to watch your
I definitely
episodes.
didn't watch it like 2 hours ago.
Who would do such a thing? As ordering
it gets...
Taco Bell from Grubhub and then spending that time watching the last 3 Yu-Gi-Oh episodes you gotta watch.
It gets a little worse.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
I never went to sleep.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, Shora told me about pulling an all-nighter just to make it to recording, which I considered. And then, like a sane person, I was like, I will set an alarm and sleep for 3.5 hours and then do what I need to do today. Because, of course...
You say like a sane person, fucking Gigaboost was streaming for 14 hours again just because
I
of
saw
Parasite
that,
Eve.
and it just hurt
They
me.
decided to play
Just 'cause
Parasite
they're
Eve,
fucking
too.
crazy.
That's on them. And then they made enough money to play the third birthday, which is going to be insane, but...
Fucking, you know what? It was kind of worth the fucking sleep deprivation.
Was it?
Are you sure?
Doesn't sound like it at all.
Hold on, because
Well, yeah, it was, because this is great for an audio medium.
as Shora opens up his webcam on Discord.
I was like, what's happening?
Carl.
Oh, look at that.
Very appropriate for today, specifically.
I got
Beautiful.
fucking 2 of them. I got 2 fucking gold rare red eyes in the card packs I bought today.
Where did I put the one that I just
We need
got?
to do a dual
So
stream again.
We do. If all of us are free, we can schedule that for maybe this week. We'll see.
Should we? Yeah.
Okay, just going through this DM, making sure there's nothing else that's good that I forgot about. Oh yeah, this bitch was spending 20 minutes yelling like shit, fuck, and then goes, oh wait, I have Hulu on my phone, I can do my viewing from bed, and I'm like, yeah, that's a thing you can do.
and I didn't.
Why does that not surprise me?
Bitch, did you want notes or not? Because I got notes because I didn't do it. From
You can use the
bed.
little like mini player viewer on your phone. That's what I do.
No.
Not with Hulu. That's fair. I try to do that with some apps and it just doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
Also trying to fucking write notes on a phone.
I write notes on my phone. Not for this, but like for other things sometimes.
I type notes on my phone. I don't write anything.
Oh, hey, Carl. Next time you start acting stupid,
You
I
really
can gold rare solemn
You really
judgment
got a damn
you.
solemn judgment. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
This is great for an audio meeting.
Every time you open up the Discord video, I'm just gonna be like, huh? I'm just going to like have the.
Oh wait, do you have
This
it
is
on?
gonna be more work for me, but I'm just gonna have it zoom in on the Shora of the thumbnail, and then it zooms in on Shora, and nothing else changes about it.
Just have it zoom in and out, fucking rapid fire at some point, like. But yeah, so I bought a bunch of the fucking like maximum gold because I like those cards, and fucking I noticed at the Walmart I went to it also had like random other boosters from fucking ages ago.
Hell yeah.
Including one that had like blue eyes support or something, because I know you could get like silver something fucking dragon out of it.
Blue Eyes alternative white dragon?
No, like Azure Eyes Silver or
Oh
something.
yeah,
bullshit
Azure Eyes
like
Silver
that.
Dragon I think is its own thing.
Here we go. Shining Victories, the Secret Forces, and Breakers of Shadow. And I was just like, you know what? These are weird packs that I haven't seen before. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy them.
Oh.
And yeah. Beyond that, I bought some makeup, some stuff I needed, and then I left. And I rationalized it as, well, I was gonna spend money on Jungle SCS anyway. Fuck it.
Jungle SES?
It's a site that because these idiots have gotten me into Kamen Rider, it's like crack now. But we're not talking about that because that's not this kind of podcast.
Not yet, it's not.
No, Carl, that's gonna be a separate one, and I don't have to edit that one, so I'll be free.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I got a good intro actually.
Okay, yeah, let's do intros now. 6 minutes after we've started just vaguely chatting, so I have to cut all this out.
Hey, I'll go up on the Patreon. It'll be great.
No, I'm still putting it in the episode. I'm just cutting this part out. So then people will be like, oh yeah, so that's when they do that. Okay. Get a little insight.
Because there's that fucking scene in the first episode where
Yes.
Taya's just like, Yugi, where are you going? Somewhere else. Goodbye. He's just like so matter of
I
fact.
was expecting her to
just-
run out into traffic and get hit by a car.
No!
Welcome, guys, to the Millennium Microphone.
Forget those first 6 minutes. This is the real intro of the podcast.
What?
Hello.
I
What
feel,
for
I
6
feel like
minutes?
I wrote that down.
What?
Oh, look both ways before crossing the
I feel like
fucking
I had
street.
I feel like I had that same note of just Taya walks in the street and gets hit by a car.
I think my note about that was just Taya as a simp. Because she's just like, Yugi!
I mean, she is.
kind of had it as well, except mine was literally just stop being relevant, Taya.
No, the worst part, and I'm just gonna say this flat out. In the preview for episode 53 in the sub, the very first line before I skipped ahead to episode 53 was a close-up shot of Taya's face and her VA just going, "This is it! This is the moment Taya fans have been waiting for!" And I went, "They exist? There's Taya fans?
Yamaro, Yugi.
Yamete Kudasai, Yugi."
They really, in these episodes, focused hardcore on Taya's obsession with wanting to hop on Yugi's boink.
Oh, don't worry. Yami focuses on Yugi's obsession with wanting to get into that boink.
Oh, yeah?
Yugi, I need that ancient Egyptian baby juice.
Yugi, listen to me. It's been 3,000 years since I felt the touch of a woman. We have to do this.
Damn.
Oh, man.
It's lonely in this puzzle.
I'm sorry, these guys are very loud outside, so I have to just be silent for a minute because, of course, they're right outside my window.
Hear what? I
Oh,
don't
don't
hear
worry.
anything.
Here, I'll fill in Shibuya's silence. Yugi, ancient Egyptian baby pad.
Sure, I'm gonna scream.
Okay, that's
and it's
it.
going to be your
I
fault.
hate that.
Oh, Carl, you fucking said worse.
I think the opening of the first episode is just Kaiba. Wait, is it Kaiba? How does the first episode open actually? No, with the new person, and they were just like, "Yeah, your security's garbage, but thanks."
Shizu's great.
Shizu's really good.
You know who's better? Our wonderful patrons over at patreon.com/Millennium Microphone.
You know who's better than our patrons because we seem to have forgotten the order of...
IUMMIC.
You know who's better than our patrons because we seem to have completely forgotten the fucking order of this podcast, even though it's pinned in the general channel.
100%. 100%
The
forgot.
pot of greed.
Sorry, I forgot.
It's
Wait,
fine.
there's no pin
it's
message?
fine.
I'm in the wrong
It's
place.
pinned
I'm in the wrong
general.
place. I'm in the
You
wrong
scroll
place. I'm
down.
sorry.
You're good. It's fine.
There we
I
go.
have that there mostly for me, but if you ever have doubts...
Falling apart. The pot of greed is gonna get its revenge. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody run.
Look, hold on. Let me just,
What does the pot say?
hold on. I gotta dig through the pot of greed.
Discord's
Give me a
threatening to
second.
crash with what I'm doing.
Okay. Here we go. The pot of greed.
You know what?
I just watched them. Just watched them.
According to the pot of greed, the 6 episodes that we watched for this week were raw. So everyone, what are your
Yes.
thoughts on the episodes?
Sorry, I just watched the so no headphone, and I just had to compose
good.
myself.
It's great. You know what my pot of greed says?
What does it say, Carl?
Smoke it up,
What is
baby.
that? You like?
I had to bust out my lighter and it sparks too close to my microphone and I got
Oh my fucking god. I respect you committing to the bit, but Jesus Christ.
Like, wow, you got a really good
Sometimes you gotta
fire
take risks.
crackling sound on your. Never mind. I was gonna try to make a bit and I just lost it halfway through. So just
Hold on, let me blow it out.
there we go. Thanks, Carl. Appreciate that.
It's gonna be great for everyone listening.
I play arson in attack position.
God.
That's good.
I summon my stand to burning down the house.
Sure, how many brogs of greed is that?
Too many.
Too many.
Oh man, I've missed this.
Enough.
Not enough if you ask me.
Just enough.
Man.
You want me to fucking spam the channel with brog of greed?
Not while
I'll
we're
fucking
recording,
no.
but as soon as we finish,
No.
you are more than fucking welcome.
I'm so glad we're in season 2.
I'm
Season
so
2's real
happy
good.
we've reached Battle City. Battle City is so
It's so nice to be in Battle City. Oh my.
Bio, what do you think
fucking
of Battle
God.
City so far? Just like your current
Other
thoughts.
than like every 2 seconds they have to remind everyone that there's new rules. It's pretty good.
The Battle City rules,
Yeah,
yes.
the Battle City rules. first it was
Battle
Kaiba.
City rules?
He's
Are
like,
we using-
my new rules for my dual disc, and then he like introduces
Battle
it
City
to
rules?
Battle City, and I was like, oh no.
Are we using Battle City
I
rules?
swear to God, I remember there being a part of the English dub where Kaiba just goes, "We're using the advanced Duel Monsters rulebook," or something like that. Not, "I've changed the rules on my own."
Yeah, I could have sworn it was like that as well, but
I swear to God, at some point he said something about it being like an advanced rule book or like standard rule set or something. But I guess fucking what was that fucking effect that's got the goddamn like, you remember one thing but it's the other? Berenstain,
the
et cetera?
Mandela effect.
Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Our timeline's changed, man.
I believe it.
It definitely.
Listen, we're in a new year. The last year was fucked, and we've come to a better timeline.
Look, I know the timeline has changed because John Leguizamo is dead,
Carl,
but he's
shut
alive.
The fuck up. This running bit isn't gonna
But
make
he's,
sense to
I
anyone.
watched the life drain from his eyes, and he's still here. How would that happen?
Monster Reborn, obviously.
Honestly, like I wouldn't even be surprised if Carl killed somebody. I'm not even fazed by it.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either, especially if it was a child and not John Leguizamo.
I'm legally not allowed to answer either of those things.
Like, I feel like I'm just gonna like go on
My
Twitter
lawyer
one day and it's
said
gonna be a
so.
long like Twitter thread of Carl being like, "Oh yeah, there's that one time I killed somebody. Let me talk about it."
Carl
One
dropping
day-
a tweet longer to explain why he's
Carl?
now on parole.
To
Carl,
come clean, I've once killed 3 people.
3?
Carl, where did Medi go?
Please, we don't ask questions.
Okay, which god card were you trying to summon? Your sentencing will vary depending on what you answer.
Slifer, because he's the coolest.
He is not the coolest. Incorrect. 10 years. Goodbye.
Fuck you, I like Slifer. He's
Man,
really
this
long.
bitch out here with bad taste.
Slifer's kind of raw, but if you had said obelisk, it would have been 25 years.
Okay. Real quick, semi-off topic.
Oh.
Are y'all aware that in Japan right now, they are selling prismatic rare god card boxes?
What?
I don't even know what that is.
They have their own unique fucking rarity, and I'm dying because they're gorgeous.
You're gonna have to send me images of that so that I can ogle them and consider wasting more money in the new year when I get my stimulus check.
You guys get yours yet?
I haven't yet
let's-
because
here
Wells
we
Fargo
go.
is slow as shit. But I'm expecting
got
to in
mine
the next couple
fucking-
days.
Nice.
I got mine fucking yesterday.
Speaking of, now would be an optimal time to thank our patrons over at patreon.com/millenniummike. This is where I copy paste what Shora did earlier with spelling it all out so that he does not have to do it again. First take, best take.
MILLENNIUMMIC.
That's not genuine.
Even when I'm sleep deprived, I can
Just
get it
remove the
right.
soul from this podcast.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, we're over $300. That's insane.
Yeah,
That is
no, thank you to everyone
crazy.
who's
Over $3? Holy shit!
$3 whole.
Damn, $3
Damn,
dollars.
$3 entire dollars?
And if you'd like to help contribute to our
thought?
$3 whole,
Wait, no, I said
for as
300.
little as $5 a month, you'd be almost doubling our intake. You can become a Celtic Guardian. For 25, you can become a Blue Eyes White Dragon, or for 50, if you are insane enough, you can become a Forbidden One. And each of those tiers gives you little sneak peeks into what we do. I put some notes up there sometimes. You get little snippets from episodes that I end up cutting. You get early access sometimes to certain parts of the episode or previews. And Duel Monsters streams where we actually duel. The VODs, once they leave Twitch, will exclusively be on there for you to watch. So if you're interested in any of those things, like watching Bio's first attempt to learn how to duel, patreon.com/millenniummike.
Here's what the boxes look like. They all come in a like normal looking box that's made to look like the ancient tablet.
Oh, that's good.
So you don't know which
That's
god
really
card
good.
you're getting until you
Only
open
you get
Really?
one card.
No, you don't
Okay.
just get one card. You get multiple packs with a brand new rarity, but you get a guaranteed, like, prismatic rare god card, and they have a new rarity that is, like, covered in fucking hieroglyphics.
Oh, hey, those are the hieroglyphics that we just saw in the first episode.
They
Those
are.
really good.
Prismatic
Those are really
God
fucking
box. That's a great name for it. But I'm also sad
they
that I
are
could buy a
so
raw box and get an obelisk because that would suck.
Well, no, okay, the second image, you buy that, and then you get one of the 3 others inside it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have no idea. Also, fucking, it's so hard to find, like, good images of the cards themselves. I don't know who the fuck this YouTuber is, but we're gonna cut out his face.
No, his
And he
face is
doesn't
great. Look
exist.
at that.
Oh,
He's
that
like
foil.
it's like almost a pog face,
Look.
kind of. Not really though. Just kind of like a. I don't
He's
know
on
what
the
kind
way
of
to
twitchy
forming
emote he
his
looks
first
like.
pog.
There we go.
Baby's first pog champ.
Oh, that's
Look
good.
at that. Look at that prismatic rare. That's so
I would like to see that in video, but that is really good shit.
Oh hey, he's using Audio Technica mic. Nice.
I feel
nice.
like they could have kept the color around the cards themselves, and like it would still be legal to play in duels.
They definitely could have.
Yeah. I'm sad they didn't, to be honest.
Let's see, but
Because I know the ones
currently-
that are like you can't play these in duels. It's like that because the backs are the same colors as the front. So the back is like the swirl bit, but also like blue, red, and bright fucking piss gold.
Yeah, because obviously you'd be able to tell from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really are fucking gorgeous. They're currently Japan only, unfortunately. I don't
Soon.
know if there's any chance of them coming to the
Bitch,
States.
you know how nostalgic people are for OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Those will come to the States at some point.
You say that.
The God cards
But at
are
the same time-
iconic.
Again, you say that, but there's no guarantee we'll get the other rarity with it that has the really cool, like, hieroglyphics on it. Also, here you go. Here's a video for later of Obelisk the Tormentor opening an Obelisk the Tormentor box.
Oh, did someone literally... Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. I
that's
like that a
great.
lot. I will watch that later. All right.
Season 2, episode 3.
AKA episode 52, if you're keeping count.
I'm not keeping count. This is not
I'm
S2,
keeping count.
3.
Oh yeah, I switched to S2. I was like, oh, it's 50.
That's fair. I respect your decision.
I'm holding a private exposition. Game fans are especially invited.
Intro still fucking slaps.
Intro got those new scenes and that new remix.
Okay, I thought it was
Didn't get it
different.
yet.
It's slightly different with the instrumental because they have like the more dramatic
No, they didn't do
wind
it yet.
instrument at the
Not
start.
in this
And
episode.
he's coming out the tablet with the money shot and it's so good. I love it so much.
Yeah, but Shibuya. That's not this episode. That's later. That's episode 7. These were still the same intro.
Oh. Well, we'll get to that, don't worry.
We'll get to that.
We will get to the money shot of my man's. But yeah,
My dear friend Meteor Meltdown was with me while I was watching this episode, and his first comment seeing Shizu was Millennium Pearl Necklace.
Oh, I said Millennium Choker.
that's pretty strong.
I bought this at Millennium Hot Topic.
What did I say? Oh, because
Millennium choked me harder, Daddy.
No.
Don't do a
Bakura
Shizu
was
like
the
this,
one that
Sean.
like
That's
used
fucked
that like
up.
bondage move back in the island arc, and I was like, man, the Millennium Choker would definitely be like the one that would actually use that attack. You know,
Yeah,
the one that does
that.
the force
the
choke.
one that does the Millennium Bondage. Yeah.
I forgot Millennium Bondage was a thing we did, but that is real strong.
Yugi walks into the room with the tablet, and Kaiba's just strapped to it with a ball gag in his mouth upside down. Shizu's there in a dominatrix outfit, and he's just like, I'm leaving.
Bold of you to think Ashizu wouldn't be as powerful in her usual getup. She would just wear what she is always wearing.
That's also true.
Okay, can we just talk about the sequence of events that is basically just Kaiba in his office with Mokuba. Big brother, are you watching this? I don't give a shit, Mokuba.
Yes.
Ring ring. Kaiba, you should really be watching.
Kaiba, you should probably watch what I'm saying on the television.
Kaiba listening to
Hello?
Ashizu go, you should be watching, and Kaiba going, this isn't a Funimation dub. Who are you?
I was just thinking Shizu just fucking busting out like, you should be watching.
Mr. Dragon
But
Ball?
not past episode 12, then it gets really bad.
I wrote down, like, didn't someone get fucking laughed at for saying ancient Egyptians played children's card games? This bitch is on TV saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, that was Yugi's
But-
grandpa's boyfriend.
You know, it's fine. You know?
Shizu Ishtar, can you explain what you mean? Well, you see, in ancient Egypt, dark sorcerers would gain immense magical power through massive stone tablets that they utilized to summon monsters from beyond our realm.
Professor Hawkins, stop. You can't go on the stage. She stole my racer. I'm going to kill her.
These events became the basis for the trading card game Duel Monsters, because let's be honest here, trying to trade giant stone tablets was kind of a pain in the ass.
I'll kill her. I have this Luger. I'll use it.
Christ. I'd also like to bring up the dichotomy between dub and sub once again, specifically for when Mokuba's pointing out the press conference and being like, big brother, you gotta watch this. And in English, he's reasonable, like, I'm busy. I have a company to run, Mokuba, please. Whereas in the sub, he just literally goes, lame. I'm not interested in archaeology, Mokuba.
I wrote down, Daddy, I want to see the pickled people.
But also, Mokuba got a sixth sense for thinking his brother will be way too obsessed with pharaohs in the near future.
Big brother, can we please pay attention to the TV? No, Mokuba, shut the fuck up. Ring ring. Kaiba. No, you. What? Who the fuck is this? How did you get this number?
I'm just picturing he gets the call, he answers, she's just like, look at your TV screen. He looks up, she's just got the okay hand symbol. And he's just like, God damn it, she got me again.
Yes.
Oh fuck, that's a really good idea.
See,
that could be our fucking thumbnail.
I had considered her calling Seto Kaiba and just going like, you're very interested in games, Seto Kaiba. What if I interested you in the game? And then Kaiba goes, shit. She got me.
Okay,
he goes,
no,
what are you talking
realistic?
He just slowly puts down the phone.
She just calls him like during the live broadcast. She just like, wait a second, and she's like pulls up the phone and calls him live.
He just slowly,
look at the phone.
He just slowly starts putting the phone down. You see the life draining from his eyes as his soul leaves his body from losing the game.
Okay, but realistically, Kaiba would pick up the phone from that, and he would immediately just be like, nope, I've gone through too much shit in the last week. Bye.
No, but she offers him rare trading cards, and so he has to go get his cardboard
Oh shit,
crap.
well, I can't pass that up.
I'll
Fucking
give you something
goes off to
really
the
good.
goddamn... He goes to this fucking exposition. There's no one else there, and the moment he walks in, all the guards are like, all the doors are locked.
Yeah, he's not
Bitch,
expecting
this is just a
anything.
kidnapping
I
again.
love that. Like,
He's not expecting.
when he gets there, he's just like, keep the engine running. I'll only be a minute.
And then he passes
Yeah,
the
he's just
world's
like-
worst sign for a museum I've ever fucking seen in my life in bright
Oh,
orange
yeah.
in the most generic font ever. It's
like one
so
of those
funny.
Halloween Town pop-up shops.
He's there fucking. He's there talking to Ishizu, and he's like, "It's only been a minute, and I'm already bored." I'm like, "This is the exact level of social interaction I expected from Seto Kaiba."
Exactly.
And the entire time, she's just like, "Come down with me, and I'll show you all this stuff." And he's just like, oh, "This is a waste of my time. Stop wasting my company time, you dumb whore." And I'm like, Kaiba, stop being a dick for 1 second. She's about to give you the best head of your life.
Listen, you're
I'm
asking Seto
sorry,
Kaiba to stop
Ishizu,
being.
but I don't believe.
You're asking Seto Kaiba to stop
sorry,
being a dick.
Ishizu.
You don't know what you're asking, Carl. You
That's
physically
true.
cannot do that.
I'm sorry, Ishizu, but I don't believe in destiny. Destiny is a 2-bit hooker.
I didn't get. So he's like, I don't believe in destiny, and then he's like, oh wait, but we're destined to fight, but I don't believe in destiny. And I was like, okay, Kaiba.
And he's like, I don't believe in Destiny. I didn't think that game would take off, and I still don't really enjoy playing it all that much, to be honest. Destiny 2 did fix some things, but I'm still just not that interested in the loot system. She's like, what the hell are you talking about? Brother check!
What?
Pharaoh check-in?
God,
What?
I'm just...
Pharaoh
I'm just imagining... Now I'm just imagining the moment that the guards fucking say that the doors are all locked, Kaiba immediately just calls Mokuba like, Mokuba, I think we're in this shit again. Are you okay? Please tell me you haven't been kidnapped again this month.
Oh, no, not even. He just calls Mokuba and goes, it's time for plan B. And Mokuba goes, Big brother, you never told me what plan B is. Run, Mokuba. And then he throws his briefcase and runs because it's a fucking bomb.
Big brother, what's plan B? Run.
Yes!
Mokuba, do you still have that emergency device I gave you in case someone tries to kidnap you? Of course.
Man.
Do you know how to use it, Mokuba? I try to pull it and nothing happens. The safety's on, Mokuba. As it should be. Do not turn that off. Just...
Mokuba, you are my
Seto,
baby
I
brother.
killed my security guard. Seto, Kimo isn't moving anymore. Jesus Christ, okay, I guess we gotta get the cleaners.
I mean, Kaiba would probably just go, good, like CDI Zelda. Because it's fucking Kimo.
Good.
Yeah.
Shit. I love that Tay is so fucking horny for Yugi. She's dreaming about him going to
knew
ancient
you were
Egypt.
gonna say something. I should have wrote it down. God damn it. God. The one time I was like, okay. I was like, I want to write down that Carl's gonna say something, but every time I do, he never says anything. And the one freaking time I don't, I'm
Yeah.
so mad. I'm so
This is where I reveal to you my Millennium Eye.
See, here's what happens. You call your shot, but you don't say it until the shot's been taken by the other person, and then you reveal that you did it.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Yugi, I'm over here, right across the street. You should be able to hear me. No.
I can't hear jack shit. I've gone deaf. Goodbye.
Yugi, you're fucking responding to me. What the fuck, man?
Yugi, I want to gobble that hot rod. I want to ride that baloney pony, Yugi.
Pharaoh, if we had a kid, would that make him the heir to Egypt?
Would that make him like Noah?
What?
Do you mean Moses, Carl? Is Moses the one you're thinking of?
Whichever.
The Pharaoh just fucking like turns on a
Turns and
dime,
stares at her
looks
like,
at Taya, and
"Do
you just
you mean
see him
Moses?"
like phantom imaged over Yugi, just looks at Yugi like, I'm out. He's just regular Yugi again.
Looks her dead in the eyes, just slowly. Do you mean Moses? And she goes, is that his name? And he just turns around and just starts walking away.
Man. Yami's just like, I killed him, Moses.
Taya, I swear to God, you're like, I can't even remember how many there were, but you're the newest plague.
Sure, shut the fuck up. I was about to make a joke about bitches being the secret 11th plague. How dare you steal this from me?
Simping is the secret plague. Fucking phenomenal.
I do love that, like,
Bloody hell.
Yugi, this whole episode is just, like, dealing with PTSD.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's good to acknowledge that characters have been through a lot and give them a little bit of time to process it, which is appreciated. Also, these carvings look like dual monsters. Show proceeds to zoom in on one Exodia leg and two monsters that look like whole-ass generic Pokemon.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that
Okay,
Kaiba heard
every-
the word millennium and he was just like, immediately like the PTSD is setting in.
Yes.
It's just like,
Every time
It's
they
been
zoom in
50
on the fucking
episodes.
carving of the blue
it's been
eyes.
50 episodes and Kaiba's just now learning about dual monsters. Like, it's just crazy.
Every time they zoomed in on the fucking carving of the blue eyes, my brain just kept going, more like blob eyes. Got it.
More like Popeye the Sailor.
God. Hey, okay, unrelated, but I'm fucking pissed because the coupons we got in the mail for the month include Popeye's coupons, but the nearest Popeye's is like an hour away!
Damn,
Congratulations. That is unfortunate.
Episode 4.
We're not
Wait,
there
wait,
yet.
I have more, my
My
brain
I think
broke.
we all have
So
more
much
notes,
left
buddy.
I guess Sherwood doesn't.
For example, there weren't any fucking white boys in Egypt. This is horse dick.
Yeah, I literally just wrote, I forgot the pharaoh was white in these flashbacks and started cackling to
Except-
myself at 4 a.m.
Except for Augustus Caesar, who was boning Cleopatra. Only white boy in Egypt.
I love that they rhyme to call monsters forth. They like do these little nursery rhymes. These giant ass monsters
in the,
come out.
In the sub, I assure you, they don't say anything. They're just like silently chanting to
Oh, that's
themselves,
better.
and it's so much
Do you
better.
ever think that Yami just went to like a book or went online just to a list of ancient Egyptian pharaohs and was just like, is that me? Is that me? Is that me? Am I this Tutankhamun person?
I don't think he knows how to use the internet well enough for that. And at this point, I think he's too afraid to ask.
Yami's
Yugi,
just like trying to
Yugi,
figure out which
what
pharaoh
is it,
he
Pharaoh?
is.
I think I know who I am. I'm Tutankhamun.
I thought you were going to say Tuttenstein, and I was going to be like, yo!
Pharaoh.
He tries to figure out which pharaoh he is, and he eventually settles on one, just so when people fuck with him, he can go, "You are out of step with Imhotep."
He just looks up all the pharaoh names for different
Yugi.
puns to use.
You're going to be defeated by Ram D's nuts.
Grams these nuts in your throat.
Fucking Yami just takes over for a day, and at one point, Yugi's just over his shoulder like, hey, Yami, you're really into that book you're reading. What's going on? Yugi, have you ever read ancient Egyptian mythology? No, why? Yugi? Yeah? Why is there a chapter about cum lettuce?
Sure, stop it. I'm asking
That's
you now.
actual ancient Egyptian mythology.
I'm asking you now to stop it. Because
that.
now that you've spoken that aloud, any viewers who are interested can go look at it at their own risk, and you will not torture any of us with more knowledge of it.
Oh man.
I love Kaiba's just like every time she keeps showing him fucking visions of the past. He's like, ma'am, please stop making me see this fever dream. It's like that time I dreamed Mokuba was eaten by baby dragon.
God.
Yugi, did you know that like 90% of ancient Egyptian mythology is the hunt for a dick?
Yeah.
Pharaoh,
That's
what?
most ancient.
That's a lot of
fucking
ancient
history.
mythology, to be honest.
That's the
Pharaoh,
entire
what are you-
reason why Alexander the Great tried to conquer the world. He wanted some dick and some pussy.
No, fucking with the fucking Egyptian mythology, it's literal. It's a bunch of gods trying to find the corpse of another god.
Oh, yeah, and
so
and
that
he was
they
split
can
apart.
get his dick to revive him.
He was split apart. It was a wild time.
I think it's pretty.
Can I just...
Oh, go
I
ahead.
love that shit.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say that, like, even in all these flashbacks, even in ancient Egypt, we still cannot find Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, #1. Only #2 exists. Where is his brother?
He ate him.
Dead. Baby dragon. ate him.
Joseph.
Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress #2 came home one day and was like, brother, I've returned, and sees Baby Dragon eating his brother's corpse.
Baby Dragon
Baby
just
Dragon
goes,
goes, you made me do
I'm
this.
your brother now.
I'm just imagining Baby Dragon
brought this upon
eating
yourself.
the fucking winged dragon like a goddamn great Jagras now, and that's horrifying. Thank
yeah,
you,
just
Carl.
swallows him whole. He's just like, you brought this upon yourself. And just leaves through the window, and he's like, my brother. Now I can be the popular one.
Oh man. Yeah, I like how they introduce these legendary god cards, just like randomly. Like, oh yeah, there's more strong. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry.
I
It's
was
good,
just gonna say that. Yeah, I was just gonna say that same thing, pretty much. That Pegasus was just like, I made these cards. They were too powerful, so then I gave them to this random woman who was now handing them out like
Right. Well,
candy.
then she's like, I did not need to see that.
Here, I will let
Good
you
Jagras.
borrow this card. Wait, this is one of the god cards. What? Why the fuck are you giving me this? Why? I could just take it and, like, leave the country. Oh, you'll give it back. Fuck, I will.
But also,
Literally,
she's
Kaiba
like, I
just
have these
going-
powerful cards, and then he's like, give them to me. He's like, I mean, I had these powerful cards. He's like, no, and she's like, well, I still have one, and I'm like, what is going on?
A lot.
Listen,
a lot is going
it's a
on.
roller coaster of emotions.
Although knowing
Yeah,
this
he's
character,
just
she probably
like-
did it on purpose. I
Probably.
feel like
Yeah, he's just like, I'm over this fake shit. I'm leaving. She's like, wait, how about free funding trading card? You want a funny card? And he's like, okay, yeah, sure.
Seto
like
Kaiba,
funny
I have
cards.
made you see visions of ancient Egypt 3 times tonight.
Fake.
We are both on some very intense psychedelics.
Fake news.
Kaiba just goes, I know you gave me LSD the moment I walked in. I just don't know how. But that is what you've
drugged
done.
the air in the room with LSD.
Do you remember our handshake? It was there. It was through skin contact. I'm like a frog. My skin secretes LSD. It's one of the hidden powers of the Millennium Necklace.
I love that. No matter what, fucking Kaiba watched his brother's soul get stolen. Watched his soul get stolen. Saw Yugi doing fucking magic and shit, and he still doesn't believe in magic.
I mean, that's
5 stages of
He
grief.
still thinks it's all hocus
Denial.
pocus fooey shit.
I'm
Like-
going to be sending his ass down the Nile.
that was so bad.
That was so bad, but that's what
That was
makes
so
it great.
good. Yeah.
It's fucking Battle City, bitch. Here we go.
Oh, I've
Wait, Kaiba, before you leave, I must warn you. What the fuck are you on about now? I have to warn you about the rare hunters. Yeah, TCG Player Online, I know.
I'd like to play a game with you all because we're back to guess the different name in the sub. What are the rare hunters called? Take a wild fucking guess.
I'm just gonna keep it simple and say Card Hunter.
Okay.
Death Eater.
Organization 13.
Unfortunately, all of you are wrong. They're called the ghouls.
The ghouls.
Yeah, that
And
sounds
then rare
right.
hunters are individual members of the ghouls who are sent out to hunt for the rare cards, which
Okay, ghoulies, let's get going.
I guess Red Eyes got grabbed by some ghoulies or something. But we're not there yet.
Beware, ShibuyaKaiba. Beware of TCGplayer.com. They will steal your rarest card and resell it at an upmarked value.
I found my Taya note. It was at the beginning of episode 4 of season 2.
Oh.
Taya walks out into the rain without noticing and starts evaporating, screaming horribly as she melts and dies.
Is that just what you wanted to happen?
Just like she walks out and is like the Wicked Witch of the West. No, I found it!
What does she leave behind? Because it's not those dumb shoes.
She leaves behind... That's a good question. What does she leave behind?
Tea. Just tea bags.
She melts
What
into
flavor?
tea.
Some like
Darjeeling.
really freaking standard
A Darjeeling
land kind of tea.
So Earl Grey?
That's fucked up. Wow. Holy shit.
Okay.
Calling out the Earl Grey fandom.
I'm not a big tea
Earl Grey
fan
head.
personally,
Okay.
but
You guys have the perfect chance to just be like, she just leaves behind fucking dance shoes. It's that simple.
Earl Grey head's getting fucking cocky over here. I gotta put him in their place.
There's a wiki called Food Fantasy. Wait, what is this? This is
oh, that's a gotcha game.
What?
A friend of mine plays it. Yeah, it's humanoid versions of different foods like red wine, steak, stuff like that.
Oh, I've seen
Fighting
that.
food on?
Jesus Christ.
this is Earl
the
Grey
fuck up,
tea.
I
This
beg
is Earl Grey tea. wait, that's the load.
So,
Yeah, that is.
Season 2,
really good.
episode 4, first note, your sister, Joey.
Yeah, my first note is
I
just
will fuck
damn Tristan
your
really out
sister.
for that Serenity Cooch immediately. Holy shit! I forgot how
Yeah,
quick
fucking
he gets on
That's
that.
sweet. That's sweet. When are we visiting? You cannot fuck my sister, shit stain.
Your sister, Joey. I'm gonna bang your
Joey,
sister.
I want to visit your sister. Your sister seems like a nice lady, Joey. Tristan, you stay the fuck away from her. Why? You know
fucking-
why. You know what you did.
I love Taya. She's like, Yugi's like, Taya, what a surprise running into you here. After seeing you yesterday in the street and again in that store, and then when I was going to sleep, I thought I saw you outside my window.
I love that
I
Yami's
want
just
top that
yelling at
ancient
his
Egyptian
necklace,
pyramid.
and then he sees Tay. He's like, "Oh, hello."
That little hello and with like the colon O face is so fucking cute. I love Yami slice
That
of
was-
life shit because it's
It's
just
real
so
good.
adorable.
Yugi just going out in public like, all right, you have to deal with Taya now. Bye. Yugi, what the fuck, you little piece of... Well, hi.
It's also great how Yugi is like wearing more bracelets and jewelry because Yami wanted him to for the fashion.
Yeah.
And it's great how in the sub, and it's completely cut out of the dub, Yugi and he are talking before they go out, and he's just like, what are you getting all dressed up for? It's a secret. I'm just, going out with Taya. And he's like, oh, you're finally giving it a shot. You got it, partner. And he just like gives him a little thumbs up, and it's very cute. It's a good moment.
What should I wear, Pharaoh? Leather pants, you kinky little otter.
We're not at leather pants yet, Carl.
Yugi.
We'll get to that later.
Listen, Yugi.
He's wearing them.
Let me
He's still
tell
wearing
you
them.
what you should wear to get any woman. As many metal bracelets as you can fit on your body.
He just pulls up like a Pharaoh cosplay.
Have you ever heard of bondage gear, Yugi?
Gold, Yugi, it never fails.
He looks up a
love
Renaissance fair and is just like, that will attract a woman. And it's just
I love
a
that
super-
Taya's like, we should go to that ancient Egyptian display over at the museum. Maybe that'll help you figure out who you are, Pharaoh. And he's like, what makes you think that? Is it the fact that I'm a pharaoh?
Carl,
And
did
come
we have
from ancient
basically the
Egypt?
same note? You think I'm interested in Egypt because I'm an ancient pharaoh ghost? Racist?
I want you all to know that this is not a problem in the sub, because in the sub, they don't even know the puzzle is from Egypt.
How? What?
I know. I lost my shit when I read that.
How can you not find out that
It's
that
a
thing's
pyramid.
from Egypt?
Literally, Yugi's grandpa excavated it from
It's-
Egypt and brought it back as a gift, and I'm losing my fucking mind.
It's a pyramid. It was excavated in Egypt by his grandfather. It has a fucking eye of
Yeah,
logic.
the only
on
reason they
it.
put it together in the sub is like, yeah, this eye is the same as the one on the puzzle. Maybe it's Egyptian, I guess. And I'm like,
Also,
how do you not
in the
know?
fucking manga, in one of the first few fucking chapters, in the manga, in like super early, within I think 10 chapters or something, they meet Shadi in a fucking ancient Egyptian museum.
Yeah.
That's in the manga. That's not in this.
And then Shadi immediately looks at the pharaoh and he's like, "I'm going to have you play a shadow game."
Well, yeah, this is OG Yu-Gi-Oh! You're talking about. This ain't Duelist.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets so good, though, because it's fucking... You're going to play a shadow game because I think you might be evil. All right, bet. What you gonna do? All right. What? Why am I being molested by a giant crocodile? All right, play Match the Tiles. What?
Original Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets really funny
Right.
and really dark. And that shoddy bit is one of my favorites, actually.
It's so fucked up because they're just on the roof and Shadi's like, "All right, get a perfect match or else Sobek will fucking eat you."
And also Taya is like standing at the edge of the roof, and like if Yami can't answer his questions correctly, then Taya will be made to walk off and die. But you know,
I don't know what
it's
the
an
fuck
average
you people
Tuesday
are
for these
talking about.
kids.
Thanks.
I found my actual Taya note, which was, "Let's go see what the world has in store for," and then she gets shanked and dies. The end series over.
I see, like,
You act as though the
Teo,
series wouldn't
It's a
just
lot
continue
darker.
on with nothing changing.
Yugi just goes, "Well, there's plenty more bitches in the street."
I gotta be honest, watching them just have a nice day out on the town
It was very
was
nice.
like a nice little shot of serotonin, and then Yugi actually going into a card shop,
It's so good.
buying a couple of packs, and just being like, "Oh look, I got a nice like fucking rare card. Hell yeah!"
It's so good. I love when they just
Very
go to
nice.
card shops and like it gives you a reason that his deck is different this season than it was last season. So it's just good
Can we-
continuity. And also Taya dropping the most sound advice in that restaurant I've ever heard. "Listen, I'm a teenager. You don't know why you're here. Fuck if I do either, bitch. Follow your damn heart. No one knows why they exist." Hello?
Can we
And I'm like, yeah,
talk about?
dude.
Can we talk about Johnny Steps?
My first note
I've
is
been dying.
Okay.
I've been dying to talk about Johnny Steps.
You've been dying to talk
I
about
have a
Johnny
note for
Steps,
that.
but I'm dying to tell you what his name is in the sub. Would you like to take a
God.
guess?
Shibuya.
Huh?
After that, if you could take a look at the note that I just fucking
pretty
put
good.
in.
Oh, what note did you put? Hold on.
I just wrote his name in all caps with the letters spaced out.
my first note is, "Are you ready for me to step all over you?" He literally says that.
I'm gonna step all over you.
That's very good.
Fucking hate him. Every fucking word out of his mouth is a pun with his name.
It's so good. No,
so
the best
bad.
part is that that's also kind of the case in the sub, because in the sub his name is Step Johnny. That
Oh
Johnny
my
Steps ain't a
God.
dubism. It's almost literally a translation.
So, let me tell you how my mental process went when that motherfucker showed up.
Oh my god.
I heard the name Johnny, and I was writing my notes down, and I was like, okay, either I'm gonna make a fucking Johnny Test whip crack noise joke, or I'm gonna make a Johnny eating sugar joke. Well, either way, gonna be good. Then I see him, and then I hear Johnny Steps, and my brain stops. Much like Cars, when he is shot into space, I stopped thinking.
Johnny Steps is fucking crazy. I love Taya just ripping her fucking jacket off. Like, Taya, no, you weren't wearing a shirt or bra today.
Yugi cradling this jacket as if it's someone who's just passed away.
Taya, I don't know how to Taya, I don't know how to
Taya,
tell
you
you
took
this, but
everything off.
you're not wearing a bra.
See, I was just
You took
know.
everything off of that Taya.
I was just spending this segment going, man, I miss arcades. And then I see the big DDR machine, and I'm like, man, I miss going to arcades specifically to play DDR cabinets.
Yeah.
That was the least realistic part of this because nobody uses their upper body for anything more than just holding onto the railing in DDR.
Yes,
you
but this is
think-
an anime.
That's a lie. I've seen many people do that.
If anyone actually danced like that on a DDR machine, they'd have the fucking worst score
Well, no,
ever.
this ain't a DDR machine. This is a pump it up machine because it has the diagonals.
Pump it up.
Point is... Fuck off, porcupine head.
Yeah, that was good.
funny as
It's also
hell.
good that 4Kids cut out a couple of very clearly fan service shots of Taya's ass and titties while she was dancing.
Here's the
so
thing.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's
The
bad.
fact that Taya can dance this well in those shitty platform shoes.
I know.
I was gonna say that they're
Proves
freaking.
she
They're
is-
like 2 feet
She
big.
is the most powerful character in this
Not
series.
only dance that well, but dodge Mr. Johnny Steps trying to both
The
kick her
most-
down and grab her boobs.
the most physically powerful character in the series.
Like, everyone else is good at card games, but she could beat your ass.
She could fuck you up.
Yes.
She might as well know capoeira at this point. I'd believe it.
Listen, I want to move to New York for dancing. I gotta know some shit. You
This
think I'm
taser
moving
isn't
to
just
New
for
York
show.
without some form of defense? I don't just know capoeira. I have a gun.
Big on guns, huh?
This really,
Japan really likes their
this really
guns.
is a gun-focused episode, and I'm concerned. Are we okay?
Is there? What?
Was our New Year okay? We had a couple gun jokes already. Like, are we good?
I thought you were talking about the episode.
It's because we're all
I mean,
trapped
listen.
in the gungeon.
I mean, listen. She wants to move to America. She has to become
live in
American through
America.
the ultimate permit, owning a gun.
In the dub, they live in America. It's a checkmate.
No, in the dub, they live in Domino City.
Yeah.
Which is in America because the first episode, one of the guys says, "Welcome to America, Mrs. Ishtar." It's in America.
Yeah. Well, listen.
Which is
Domino
so much
City's
worse
probably
later on, but we're
Domino
not gonna
City's
talk
probably
about it.
West Coast, and then it's
Probably
New
in
York.
Ohio.
So New York is still far. This is still a big
No one
move
fucking
for
cares
her.
about Ohio.
Also, man, Mokuba really just keeps letting Yugi use the door ring that's booked months in advance. What the fuck is up with this privilege?
Yeah, really. It's fucked up.
Oh yeah, my
mean, he is
like
the king of
stream of
games.
consciousness during this was, oh shit, they're doing the thing for the manga because Yami walks up and is like, you want to play a game? And I was like, yo, they're gonna do something new, and then they do a card game. And I was
No.
like, cool. Okay.
Unfortunately,
Oh, there it is.
that is incorrect.
There it is. There's the part where fucking Taya and Yami are having their heart-to-heart by the fucking water. And he's just, Taya, it's been 2,000 years since I felt the touch of a woman. Please.
Stop.
My note immediately after is,
No.
fuck off, Johnny. Go eat an apple with razor blades
No,
in it."
Carl, the worst part is that Yami would realistically go, Taya, it's been 3,000 years. I can't remember if I've ever felt the touch of a woman. Please.
Damn, that's sad.
I'd like to know at least once. Just give me a
Oh,
hug,
Yuki's
dude.
like, Yami's just like, all right, we're going to do this my way and have a duel. And I'm like, just do a shadow duel. Just send him to Ultra Hell. Get Johnny Steps out
Look,
of
he's
here.
a douche, but his name's Johnny Steps, so he gets a pass, and he's not
I
going
just
to Super
realized the Imhotep line would have worked perfectly with Johnny Steps. Well, Johnny, looks like you're out of step with Imhotep.
Man.
And then he finds out his name isn't that at all, and he goes, well, I mean, I sent that guy to hell for no reason. Huh? That's the shitty line, huh? Damn. It feels bad.
Anyways, too. Where were we?
Oh, Spirit of the Harp is really funny.
So, right, Taya. Yes, Yugi? Your titties.
Hand them over. Dun, 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 dun. Yugi!
She just reaches in and pulls out the toilet paper she used to stuff her bra. She's like, okay, here, I guess.
I love that Johnny's like, you don't know who you're messing with. It's like, you're fucking saying this shit to the king of games. Shut up, you fucking flamenco failure.
See, in the sub, Johnny Steps is undefeated in over 400 street duels, which is supposed to make him more intimidating, and I'm just like, okay, and?
It's better that he's a bumbling idiot.
Yeah, I find him way funnier that he's just a rando.
You can't step on Johnny's steps. Wrong show.
You know what I fucking despise more
What?
than anything?
What?
The fucking, oh, what's the goddamn name of the card? The one he fusion summons.
Oh, the musician?
Oh, Musician King?
Yes.
Or Witch of the
wait,
Black.
he uses like two
Yeah,
witches.
Musician
and
King.
then a musician
I
king
hate
comes
that
out.
Musician King needs Lady of Faith and a Witch of the Black. What does that have to do with a fucking man who has a guitar?
It's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Early
okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Fusion sucked dick.
They do. Except for Sandwich.
I have
Yes, you're right.
a card name thing for you guys.
Oh.
What do you guys think Water Amodix's original Japanese name is?
I don't even remember what the fuck that is.
I watched this episode like an hour and a half ago and I don't fucking know. I wasn't paying attention.
In Japanese, it's literally just Water Dancer. Why the fuck did we rename it Water
Dancer?
Why the fuck did we rename it Water Amodix? What the
Bitch,
fuck
I don't
does
know.
Amodix
Ask
mean?
the 4Kids staff.
Amodix. Amodix.
Amodix, yeah.
Hold
I
on.
was like, what the fuck does
I
that
don't know how to spell
mean?
that.
I think AMO. Hold on. Modic.
All right, I have a fun.
Okay, apparently,
I have a fun name
Amodic
thing.
refers to language. It's a group of languages spoken in southwestern Ethiopia.
Alright.
I have a fun name thing involving Johnny Steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he has a third name besides Johnny Steps and Step Johnny. Do you know what it is?
Step boy. I don't know.
You're scaring me with this knowledge. I don't know.
In the Singaporean dub, he is called Dreadlock Johnny.
Yikes.
I mean, I dread thinking about that, so.
I do too. Come on,
Okay.
Singapore.
This episode had like the most straightforward fucking duel this series has ever seen,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is ridiculous, but also the only like semi-smart villain who was just like, wait a minute, you're Yugi? Yeah, fucking.
Shit, I'm outta here.
Nah, I can see.
Yo, Yugi, I'm
Fuck it.
fuck this.
Yeah, just like twisting the knife of like one friend. That's one more than I thought you had, and I was like, oh dang.
Yeah, fucking rip Johnny
It was
Steps.
like sinister music at the start of that was so fucked up.
Or Yami saying your ability to miscalculate is uncanny. I was like, damn.
At first, I was like, Taya, let him fucking go. This dude doesn't matter. He never shows up again. Let him vanish into obscurity. And then I just like, all right, that was very relatable, Johnny. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No. In my heart of hearts, I was like, I kind of feel this and I hate it.
It's that like report where I see myself in this picture and I don't like it. Please remove.
Yes.
You know what picture I didn't like?
What?
The picture in episode 5 of season 2. That's just a stock photo of King Tut's sarcophagus.
I didn't
That
even
was
notice
pretty
that.
funny.
You see it for like 3 or 4 fucking frames, and I was just like paused on it on accident, and I was like, that's just the PNG they ripped off of Google again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really fucking funny.
It was really fucking good. I remember noticing that and being like, ah, fuck it. No, probably no one's gonna bring that up, or everyone will bring it up, and I was just like, God, it's gross.
It's
but I love it.
Taya, we have to go into the creepy basement to find the pickled people.
Freaking.
I want that mummy jerky,
he
Taya.
could use that third eye as a flashlight. I legit thought that's what he was doing.
I wanted that to happen so bad.
Funny.
Like that's so useful.
Honestly, glow-in-the-dark Millennium Eye temporary tats could be really valuable
Very
as
powerful.
a marketing thing.
Oh, man.
I wonder if that ever was a thing.
I hope so. If not, we gotta make some. Steal their fucking money.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to, like, get glow-in-the-dark temp tats, and then we're golden. We drop that.
With the introduction of the dual discs, which are freaking raw, by the way. They're just like
Dual discs
you
are
can
very
get-
good.
You can get really hurt with these, and then Kaiba's just like, "Let me use this new legendary powerful card that even Pegasus was too scared to use." I'm like, "What are you doing?"
No, the best part is that it's so dumb that these
Listen.
holograms can still hurt people in the dub because they have to keep that continuity now. Meanwhile, in the sub, that's literally not the case. The only reason it's dangerous is because Kaiba turned off the limiters on the dual disc. So the scientists are just like, yeah, he can feel pain when he loses life points because he turned off that switch. And I'm like, you're a fucking masochist, Seto Kaiba. You're insane. Kudos.
Proud of him.
No pain, no game.
Also, Mokuba getting the outfit upgrade finally.
Hell yeah. I just like
Thank God I finally have a new shirt.
so Ishizu knows that Yami is a pharaoh
Yes.
and refers to him as Yami, even though that's straight up not actually his name.
That is what he is calling
And-
himself at the moment.
That's what he's calling himself. She knows what his fucking name is. Why doesn't she just
His name's not
say
Yami?
it? That's what he says his name is. That's one name he has been
Literally
given.
his name as the pharaoh was like obliterated from history because they explained that with the tablet. Like this is where the name goes, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
I don't know whether Shizu
hello,
actually
King.
knows it as of now, but like we'll cross that bridge
My pharaoh.
later.
Pharaoh, dark.
Pharaoh, darkness.
Although she gives him this big old fucking plot dump and then just goes, I have had enough giving exposition today. I go nap now.
Yeah.
I sleep here now.
Do
I
you
go
know
sleep.
how fucking tiring it is to know the plot 7 months in advance?
Lays down on the
It
floor and goes, I
fucking
sleep right
sucks.
here.
That's the vibe.
Just clocks out for the day.
You know what's worse? I can't even enjoy manga because I'll get really into something like Yu Yu Hakusho, and then suddenly the next thing I know, I'm just like, oh shit, I just saw like every major plot twist for the next 10
I would die.
months.
I would hate that
Fuck.
ability. Oh my god, that just
That
I would hate
that
that.
would suck if it was uncontrollable. I also just want to believe that during Ishizu's plot dump, Yami was just completely speechless because this is the first time he's met a Millennium Item user who just didn't want to kill him. And
Yeah.
he's just like stunned into silence from that.
Oh my-
It's not the revelations of who he is. It's just a matter of so let me get this straight. You're not going to kill me and my friends.
I mean, it's
No.
not entirely true. Shadi didn't want to kill him. Shadi just wanted to find out if he was guilty or not.
Well, Yami technically didn't meet Shadi. That was Yugi.
That's true. No, Yami met him in
Yeah,
his chamber.
but Shoddy was going to straight up murder him if he had been guilty.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean he was planning on it. He's just like, I'm going to if you're, and if you're not, then I mean, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
fine,
home.
fine.
haven't
Yami
watched
finally
Stranger
met a
Things
Millennium
yet.
Item user who didn't invade his brain space, invade his puzzle space, try to kill his friends, or
The one
try
who
to
didn't
send him
have
to the
any
Shadow Realm.
form of hostile.
Shizu did none of those things, and so he's just like,
Yeah.
I'm,
Ew.
and then she finishes her exposition and is like, good day, and he's like, Tay, did I just imagine there was a Millennium Item user who didn't want to kill us?
What? Yugi, you've been talking to yourself the last 50 minutes.
I was daydreaming about going to New York and dancing. What happened?
Yugi, the accident
Wait,
wasn't
Taya,
your fault.
you-
What do you mean, Taya?
Taya, you didn't see another woman in here? I go blind when other females are near you.
It's like a rage consumes my body, Yugi.
The moment I see titty, I'm like, I go like full Terminator. I'm just over here like, must kill them all.
I'm afraid. The fucking guy was like, we're gonna keep track of every duel with my state-of-the-art satellites. It's like, that's a big
Seto
security
Kaiba
issue,
out
bud,
here being
isn't it?
Google before Google.
He really is.
Someone like
Yeah.
setting up an app. And it's like, oh, it's gonna be so useful, but doesn't realize how many people are gonna actually use it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe how, like, this far in, Kaiba's still just not over Yugi fucking beating him with Exodia. It's like, just get over it. Just get over it.
You expect Kaiba to
Take
just
the
get over
L.
it? That's your mistake.
Kaiba is like the definition of bro, take the L. He's like Andrew Panton, just eat the pencil.
Hey,
Take the
Carl,
L.
spell Seto Kaiba for me. Are there any L's in there? I didn't think so. Now stop that.
There's
If
no
you
W's
capitalize
either,
the I,
though.
it kind of look like one.
That is correct.
There are also no W's. That's not true. My middle name I legally changed to Winsalot. So it's Seto Winsalot Kaiba. Do you know what what letter begins the word lot, Kaiba? No.
Bio, you know what?
Do you know how many judges I had to pay off to get them to change my name to legally be Seto the undefeated champion Kaiba?
Bio, you know what is in Seto Kaiba though?
Man. Yeah.
Kai. Kaiba is being tracked by Organization 13.
There we go.
Seto Kiba.
We got him. Location services are on for this boy.
Man.
Seto just gets done with his meeting with a Shizu. He's walking out, and there's just this old man standing outside the museum like, "Ah, yes. Seto Kaiba. I have been waiting for you." Who the fuck is this clown?
What are you doing with your hands, old man?
Traveled here
I'm a dolphin!
putting a piece of myself in your heart. What letter does lot start with? Ah! That's good.
Oh my god.
Oh man. I love that this real ass adult scientist is just like, with these calculations, we gotta be careful because Seto could end up. Keep your calculations to yourself. Like, bro, I get paid to do this, child. He could die without the right calculation. You're ignoring me.
Yeah, and he's the one paying him to
Okay.
do this.
That's cool. Thanks. What a digital dummy!
I'd like to pay.
I went to Harvard to be paid by a toddler.
I mean, if Kaiba dies, yes, he will be paid by a toddler. Mokuba is right there.
I love that
But
the
also-
robot
What a
that
digital dummy.
this is like when they first introduced the like analyzing new tournament rules, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's
What?
give it up for the Lord
A
of
digital
D,
dummy.
baby.
Analyzing new tournament rules. Analyzing. System error. System error. System error. I play. Blue eyes.
You can't. No, you can't. You gotta. There's a new thing. You gotta just.
Blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes,
fix-
blue eyes.
Turn it off,
The computer
turn it off,
just
turn it
explodes, taking his blue eyes.
Yeah, they just gets caught on
I have
fire.
a note about that when that actually happens, yeah.
Same. I love that they're just like, if that blue eyes attacks, it's gonna destroy a lot of stuff. And I'm like, Seto, it's a giant blue-eyed white nuclear reactor. You have to stop this duel before you cause a nuclear holocaust.
Mokuba just going like, Seto, you have to stop. And Kaiba going, if I'm going to die, Mokuba, I would have no happier end than dying to my government-assigned kin. I will gladly let Blue Eyes take me to hell.
I love him getting to summon fucking Obelisk, who's the dopest shit. And he's just like, let's see how powerful you are, Obelisk. And it's 500 points weaker. Fucking Blue Eyes Ultimate.
It's so funny. I love it so much. It's so dumb.
But then he just feeds him some boys and goes, gorge yourself, my
Right?
son.
He just like picks up
Yeah,
the
he
other
just
monsters.
goes, eat and grow stronger.
Meanwhile, Obelisk, the Egyptian deity brought to the earth in the form of a trading card, looks down at Seto Kaiba like, what the fuck?
Funny little man, I do your thing.
That card has killed people.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't believe Kaiba blew up his own fucking deck and every Blue Eyes in existence.
Yeah, he's gonna have to salvage those from the fire, and it's gonna be very dangerous for everyone involved.
I'm waiting for him to stand there watching it being engulfed, and he's just like, my deck's in there!
Yeah.
Mokuba, get the fire extinguisher!
Because they specifically mention in both sub and dub that it is actually Kaiba's deck in there. No, like, no knockoffs, no fake cards. They didn't digitally give that computer the deck. It's the real fucking cards.
He's just
So,
like,
like,
he like
goodbye,
walks into the
Soggy.
fire and pulls the deck out. He's like, it's fire resistant. Moku was like, no, it's on fire. Kaiba, let it go.
Mokuba, I will not.
So, since my dear friend Metro Meltdown was with me watching these 3 episodes before I watched the other 3 this morning, he'd pointed out the scene with, I think it was Taya and Yugi talking, or Mai and Yugi, someone talking with Yugi, and was just like, wow, they're really like showing off their feet, huh? so I just wrote down the word feet a bunch of times.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the note. That's the note.
Okay. I wrote about
That's the
how
rest
she
of
has
my
a
note.
thigh holster just for her deck, and I think that's really neat. Because my, if you're gonna walk around ready to duel and beat people up at a moment's notice, having a thigh holster for your deck is kind of raw. But also, my cracking jokes about dating Taya, talk about a bicon. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
This was what, 2001 too?
I told you, Mai's the best character.
And that's a 4Kids edition, because in the sub, she's just like, oh, are you and Yugi out on a date? 4Kids made the decision to make my buy. And I think that's beautiful.
Oh, hey, Taya, are you and Yugi out on a date? Female! Kill! Kill!
My only note for that is just not Bug Boy in all caps.
Yeah, I just wrote, okay, good. Taya is also disgusted by Weevil's presence.
Oh, let's see.
I mean, yeah, having a weevil infestation is bad.
Yeah, it's gross.
I have written down no. Get him out. Get that fucking bug freak out of here. I don't want him here. Get fucking rid of this little shit. I thought we killed you in Duelist Kingdom. I thought you fell into the ocean and drowned like the insect you are. You absolute waste of life. And then 40 pages of That's an exaggeration. It was like 10 or 11 A's.
Don't worry, Carl. I've spent the last few months pupating on my experiences.
Please don't ever say the fucking word pupating in that voice
I just lowered
again,
Shore's
Shora.
volume. I've just lowered Shore's volume to nothing. I'm no longer listening to Shora.
Shora has been muted. Please tell him that he's. Please tell me that I can't hear his voice.
You'll have to transcribe everything he says to me.
Oh my god.
Don't laugh like that. I'll fucking kill you.
Don't ruin the Scooby laugh by making it the Weevil laugh. I hate that.
You know what the best part of this episode was?
Seto Kaiba coming in his helicopter, hanging out completely unsafe
besides
just to
that.
be a bitch.
Besides that, it was
Rare Hunters, let's fucking go.
no. Besides that, it was.
Was it them creating a perfectly good character design for a background character?
Buy this baby.
Oh yeah, he's cool. Is he actual character?
No, that's just the
Are you
background
fucking
design.
kidding me?
No,
They ignored
I'm not
That's just
kidding.
a background
I said
character,
what it
and
was,
it
and they
pisses me off.
I
because
saw
it's
that
so
character and I was like,
good.
holy
moved
shit,
on.
he looks awesome. I
They
can't wait
moved
to
on
see
to
what he
someone
is.
Unfortunate for you, Bio.
And I just said it.
Fuck.
Oh, don't worry, we get some cool designs later, though.
I can't believe this.
I want that
There's
one
like-
though.
It's a
This
shame.
fucking
There are
betrayal.
like 3 or 4
Absolute
like
betrayal.
actual character designs in the crowds, and I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
I'm so upset.
I'm sorry.
Damn right I'm cool. So cool I'm hanging out of this hell like, oh no, I slipped. Yuki, catch me. Just so you know, Moto, I wasn't
Now
calling
remember,
for you when I was falling.
sign up now. Oh god, the tip of my finger.
I didn't call for you while I was falling, Yugi. It was a slip of the tongue. I swear, I gotta go. Mokuba's calling me. He wants me to heat up his Chef Boyardee.
Big brother, that was gay as fuck.
You get the tub tonight, Mokuba.
Worth
And on
it.
that note, next episode, Joey's offended that Kaiba didn't invite him to the tournament.
Interesting.
Why? Why? Hello? Joey, do you forget how Kaiba treated you? Clearly you don't, because you had a flashback to
I
it.
think he
but
just likes. I think he just likes being treated like a dog. Because that was my first note. Is just that Joey is Kaiba's dog, but again, uncomfortable.
yeah.
He's just grown to love it.
Hey, you. Surely I'm gonna be in this tournament, right? I mean, Seto Kaiba's gotta respect the fact that I was, the runner-up of Duelist Kingdom. The fucking tournament where he even couldn't beat fucking Pegasus.
To keep the gun bit going. Joey, you have to calm down. You're right, Tristan. I know what I have to do.
Okay, good. You toned it down.
Another.
I know what I
another
have
gun
to
joke.
do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
I think I have an issue. I think there's a couple more of those in these notes. I think I need to seek some help.
Why?
Just name search gun and change it to like hot dog or something.
Carl, I'm sorry, but that entire bit just made me think of fucking Star Wars, except it's twisted, so it's just, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Actually, no, it's ShibuyaKaiba. I know I have the strength to do this. I can do it at any time. Fuck it. Show him to me right now. I'll fucking kill his ass.
No, there's
Eat the rich, Yug.
there's one shot of Yugi walking and talking while staring directly into the camera that lasts a little too long and made me deeply uncomfortable because it's this extreme close-up of just his face. I don't know if anyone else caught it. It's...
Yeah, it was real bad.
I was like... This feels like a fever dream. What is this one shot that they're lingering on? I hate it.
I got really uncomfortable with Tristan being obsessed with Joey's sister.
Yeah.
Just
Your sister, Joey.
Your sister.
Your sister.
How much? What do you mean, Tristan? How much, Joey? Tristan.
Joey, I will go into debt.
Tristan, turn around. Walk out. Keep going until you reach the ocean and don't come back up from there. I'm going to fuck you. You're not going to.
I'm going to move the topic of this conversation along because Kaiba really just did background checks on everyone.
Kaiba really looked up all the information on everyone and went, well, I'm winning this tournament.
Kaiba really doing Google before Google.
I know who has every card. They're not getting away.
all the stronger
Everyone's
opponents,
just-
he just like does a background check and gets all the dirt. And so like during the duel, he like starts pulling stuff up. He's like, okay, what did you do 4 years ago? You arrested for what?
Let's
And
see.
they're like, oh, I'll leave.
Oh my god.
Let's check this profile here. Weevil Underwood. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a war criminal. We have to.
You just did too deep, didn't you, Kaiba?
You had to go for it, didn't you, Kaiba boy? Inspector Haga will not.
You had to dig too deeply, Kaiba boy.
I feel so sorry for the person who didn't get to enter Duelist King. I kept making that mistake in my notes too, and it's upsetting me because I love Battle City, but I kept mistakenly calling it Duelist Kingdom because it's the tournament arc at the start of the series.
You're a fake fan.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the poor sap who got kicked out of Battle City just because that duel disc went to Joey. Can you imagine actually qualifying and then just not being able to enter?
I can.
And you find out that Joey Wheeler took your goddamn duel disc?
Fuck, and they'll be like, what the fuck's a Joey Wheeler?
It's fine, I guess. I mean, I would have had to duel against Weevil Underwood, and that would have been its entire whole thing. And I'd probably get some shitty bug monster. Honestly, this is better for my mental health.
You know what? That's fair. That is very fair. It's very funny that the Rare Hunters did not just beat this kid up for his trading card. I respect that they actually followed the rules.
Wheeler, you're going to give us your rarest card. Hey, buddy, you need a lozenge or something? Your voice is like a cheese grater
Your
on
voice
my
is like
eardrums.
your face. Horse.
His face was
Get it?
pretty
'Cause
long.
you got a long face. You get it?
Do you want in this tournament or not, you motherfucker? I love that these motherfuckers can just, like, edit anyone's rank to let them get in from a computer. Like, Kaiba didn't take that in consideration, or did, and went, I don't care. Let them cheat their way in. That makes
Carl,
it
he literally
fun.
set this up as bait for the Rare Hunters to come. Of course he was going to let forgery slide.
That's fair.
He just wants to beat down Yuki. That's all he cares about.
I just want to
Yeah.
watch Moto squirm.
Yeah.
So, in this episode, we learn the origins of Baby Dragon calling Joey Joseph. It's because his grandma calls him Joseph.
You mean his mom?
Joseph.
Baby Dragon's grandma.
Joseph.
Joey's mom.
Got you. I was about to say.
Yeah.
Joseph, why were you never going to tell me I had a grandmother? Baby Dragon, please, Not now.
Joseph, I want the chicken tenders from the hospital. Tell Serenity I want her hospital food.
Baby Dragon, can we not do this right now? I haven't seen my mother in like
Joseph,
20
I'd
years.
like to visit my Aunt Serenity in the hospital. I'd like to eat a nurse today.
I have written down in these notes the word Eugenus, and I'm gonna delete it right now because I just read it and inflicted soul damage to myself after having written it down 4 hours ago and forgetting that it existed.
God.
Awful. Imagine if there was a rule in real life Duel Monsters, in the actual Yu-Gi-Oh card game, where you get to take someone's best card from their deck when you beat them. There would be more murders in the world. We would not be in an age of peace.
If that was how actual tournaments worked.
I knew kids back when Yu-Gi-Oh was still popular that fucking played by that rule set.
I would have killed all of them.
Yes.
They would have touched my card and I would have snapped their fingers.
That's how I got an Elemental Hero Flame Wingman.
You know what? Good shit. I would have just stolen it anyway. I would go over to friends' houses and go like, wow, this card's really good. Into the pocket.
I'd like to bring up
Not
that this is one instance of animation reuse that I approve of. Because this is one deck that I thoroughly approve of. Because I love playing a fucking Exodia deck, baby!
Jumping all the way to
deck
Exodia,
whose
damn,
sole
all right.
focus is just to draw the pieces. Except they're all limited to one in the
Freaking
actual
3.
TCG.
3 Exodias. What?
It's limited to one copy of every piece in your deck in the actual card game, so this cannot happen.
Yeah, I literally wrote down, that's illegal, you can only have one of each, and then I went, wait, no, they're the bad guys, and they're gonna cheat to win, so that tracks.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, since when does Tristan have a motorcycle?
In the sub, he says he borrowed it from a friend to go look for Joey. And that makes a lot more
Look for
sense.
Joey. Yeah, definitely not go see his sister.
If I was a person who sells motorcycles, and Tristan Taylor walked up to me and was like, I would like to buy one motorcycle,
I would not let him.
Call the cops.
Yeah, I would not let him.
Hello, good sir.
Out.
Would you please allow me to
Out.
buy one
Out.
motorized
Turn
bicycle?
around, leave. Nope.
But
gone.
before that, I'd like to bring up, if Joey and his mother have not spoken in 7 years, how does she have Yugi Moto's phone number?
That could have been
Listen.
strange, but she still had his number, or maybe she looked it up because the card
Okay,
shop.
no. Listen.
How would she, if she hasn't talked to Joey in years, how would she know that he's Yugi's friend?
The reason that Joey and his mother haven't spoken in years is because his mother's a cougar.
Christ. That's
Real quick,
real bad, sure.
How many times?
I have Solomon Muto on speed dial.
How many times did Joey attack with Panther Swordsman?
Twice.
What happened to the other two scapegoats he could have used to summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon?
You can't use scapegoats for tributes. He mentions that in the sub.
No, well, I thought you could. Well, he's in the sub, yeah. Also, in the real card game, you can. So, like, what the fuck, dude? The fuck? It's a monster. You got tokens? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Listen. These are Battle City rules. These ain't real life
Battle
rules.
City, bit. I love the reused animations of Exodia.
It's so good, and the fact that they just did a horizontal flip because it's being summoned by the person on the left is so funny.
Funny as shit.
I love it so much.
I love fucking... Who was it? Fucking Hughie or it was Taya saying time is running out. We have to find Joey. I'm like, are the doctors just gonna go, oh, we just won't do the operation. Take your money and leave.
No. Again, the sub explains this. So the doctor is an American doctor who flew out to Japan to do this operation, and he has to be in America by tomorrow for another crucial surgery. So the surgery has to be done by noon so he can catch his flight. And so Serenity doing this is very bad. Very, very bad. And then Joey's on a beach because this is his sister, and they don't show it in the dub exclusively because Joey's moping about losing a trading card, and then Tristan punches him in the face and says, "Get it together, Joey! Your sister, Joey!"
I was wondering what I was like. He's not gonna be by the beach, you idiot. He was in an alleyway. He was at the beach.
He walked to the beach, sulked at the beach with his wounds, and did not go visit his fucking sister.
What an asshole!
Joey gets his ass beat in a fucking card game. He walks over to the beach and just under his breath, he's just going, "It's the beach, beach. I'm here at the beach."
Also, I just love that the hunters are like, "Give me your red eyes, we'll duel you for it," and then he beats them and he's like, "Here, I'll give it to you." He's like, "Nah, we want to beat you up for
Oh,
it."
yeah.
I was like, dang.
It's so good.
You're going to give me your red eyes. I want the
Yeah,
card. I don't consent to this.
I like that fucking Serenity's mad at him, just like, "You didn't show up yesterday. You said you would." And he's like, "Are you mad at me? You gonna be mad at me? You wanna know why I was late? Do you care why I was late? Do you want to know?"
I got
Because I
mugged,
got fucking
Serenity.
mugged, Serenity. I got beaten to near death in an alleyway, Serenity. I'm fucked up. Thanks for the concern. I'm fine, I guess. Do the fucking
Serenity,
operation.
I'm not at this hospital for you. I'm at this hospital because I'm pretty sure I have a
My
concussion.
ribs were cracked, Serenity. Do the operation. Get
Okay,
in the
but he
fucking
fucking
robot,
promised.
Serenity.
You forgot that he made a promise, and then he didn't fulfill the promise, and that's, that's like breaking a law.
That's like life and death.
Happy-
Unlike getting
Yeah.
mugged and beaten half to death.
Happy New Year,
It wasn't
Serenity.
half
Get
to
in the
death. He
fucking
walked all
Ava.
the way to the beach, Carl.
They didn't show that in the dub, now did they? I wrote this without knowing that information.
Listen. Even a dying dog can make it like miles and miles away from where they fucking
I was
started.
expecting them to find Joey passed out in an alleyway because that's where they fucking left him.
Yeah, that's what I expected too, and then they hard cut to Tristan just
I
having found
wrote,
him.
I wrote a whole thing about him risking his life and his soul to get the money for her operation and just being like, "You're not a fucking bad sibling." Now that you've brought this fucking information to light, yeah, he's a piece of shit. I'd beat him up too.
Serenity, I literally did not get home last night because I was mugged for my fucking trading card. I have spent the last night bleeding with a concussion on a beach that I don't know how I got to. I'm pretty sure at some point, in between bouts of unconsciousness, my brain decided that I really needed to, use the facilities. And it decided, well, if it's good enough for a cat.
No.
Serenity, I don't
We're
know what
moving
the
on.
fuck
We're moving on
happened
from
to
this.
me.
I've let this bit go on long enough. We need to. Episode 56.
You don't want to hear my last note?
No.
Okay.
It's a coin flip whether I want to hear it, and I don't think I want to take that chance right now, Carl.
It was just the line, "You're more than my little sister," followed by the word "no" a lot.
I'm gonna.
Serenity,
Have a
why are
good-
there three of you? Oh god, this
Season
concussion might be
2,
less than I
episode-
thought.
Oh, the first note with like the first opening of the episode had me so triggered. He was like, "Back in my day, our jobs came first," and I was like, "Fuck off."
Yeah. But then he immediately goes into being nice and supportive, and I love that.
My
Oh, I was too triggered. I was sitting
My
right at
first-
anything
Because
else after
he
that.
was just like,
believe
oh,
I have
well,
to
I'm
do
a little too
work."
crotchety. I should go support Yugi. He's gonna do well in his duels. I should close early to watch. And by early, I mean right the fuck now.
I
And then he puts a bad sign on the door.
grandson. Yeah, fuck it, I'm
That's pretty good.
the duels.
My first note was freaking out. I was in the middle of typing "intro still slaps" and heard the changed music and went, "They changed the whole thing. Let's go. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Money shot.
Sick as shit,
Tablet.
baby."
My man's.
Imagine Solomon Moto entering this tournament and winning.
I'd clap.
He walks up to the counter like, "Name, sir." "Oh, Solomon Moto." And they're just like, "Okay, let's just say this can't be right. Sir, your duel rating is 10 stars. Sir.
I feel like if he joined there, he'd like have a heart attack.
You'd see one of the monsters pop up and just die.
Just like puts on one of the dual discs, like, oh, that's pretty heavy.
No,
and his
no.
arm just falls off.
It's so funny because I can picture him having the heart attack in the middle of a duel, and like lying on the floor, trying to like grip his chest with the dual disc on his arm, just still playing and trying to win before he passes out.
Must
Man,
defeat.
doesn't it like shoot out things, right? To make the projectors.
Yeah.
He just like shoots it out, his arm just flies backwards.
He's taking real.
Oh God, my bones!
His arm goes flying off and just rips out of the socket.
Oh my God.
Well, looks like I'm going back to the hospital. The nurse is just like, you're here again, old man? At least it's one less fucking hand to try and grab our asses with. And he's like, oh, you can't say that on 4Kids. Ooh.
Mr. Muto, if you show up at this hospital one more time this month, we're going to euthanize you.
Please. Wait, which one is that again?
End the suffering.
He doesn't know what euthanizing means. He's like, which one is that again? Is that the one that makes it harder? Sure. If that's what you want.
Yeah, your entire body will be stiff as a rock.
I need you to stop this, please.
I love
I'm begging
Yami.
you.
I love Yami just looking at the deck that Yugi made. He's just like, nice deck you got there, Yugi.
That's a nice deck.
Oh, my note
Also
about that
good
is, oh no,
cards.
Yugi became the spirit. This has been how he's played all along.
And then he had a cool gamer suit up moment.
The fucking belt.
The most intense animation to put a belt on.
Not even a belt. It's literally the belt that has the deck holder on the side of it.
It was, you know what it was? It was a Kamen Rider transformation sequence, essentially.
No, not even, because it didn't even have like the flare. It was just zoom in, crotch, hands, clip.
I don't know. There was a lot of flair to that.
Turn up. Advent complete.
I was fucking Joey just going, why Serenity have to get all the brains in the family? Like, Joey, my poor boy.
He recognizes that he's an idiot, at least. That's step one on the
His whole
road to becoming
confidence
smarter.
He was just starting to get some confidence, and now it's shattered.
Yeah.
Hey, big brother. Tristan told me that you fucking suck, like at everything, and that he taught you everything you know. Oh, really? Did he now? Put him on the phone. Hey, Joey. Now you listen here. I'm going to find you, and you are going to fucking run, and I'm going to beat you to death with this shiny new dual disc I
Tristan,
got.
did I ever introduce you to old Bertha? Who's old Bertha? It's my metal baseball bat I keep next to my bed, Tristan. Do you like your kneecaps? I'm about to lose them.
Tristan, let me tell you something. Growing up with an alcoholic, abusive father, you learn some reactionary
It's too real.
instincts.
It's too
Now, I'm
real.
not saying that I know how to
having
fucking
PTSD.
hit you, but I
Okay,
am
let's-
saying that I mastered Ultra Instinct.
Let's back up from this, move forward a minute or two, and move to these adults trying to figure out what the fuck these kids are wearing, while these two kaiji
Hey,
ultimate
listen.
survivor looking asses are mansplaining to them that their city has been taken over by trading card players. TCG players.
I wrote down.
I'm imagining a Magic the
What?
Gathering tournament
The fish
taking
boy is
over.
back.
Freaky Fish
My favorite
guy
character.
is back, and I love it.
I wrote
love
down.
I'm not a freaky fish
I
guy.
wrote down that this is like if gamers took to the streets with their Nintendo Switches and went, "This is Game City, baby. The gamers are taking
It's freaking-
over."
It's like if Nintendo.
It's just what happened when Pokemon Go came out.
I literally wrote down, now I'm imagining Wall Street being overrun by a trading card game tournament and losing my mind.
No, this would be in the real world. It would be Kaiba like buying a bunch of like stock in Pokemon and then putting all the Pokemon stops on Wall Street.
No, not even. This would be Nintendo renting out Times Square, sealing it off for 3 weeks, and then having the world's biggest fucking Mario Kart tournament.
I'm gonna write this note down in the memes channel because I feel like it's incriminating evidence if I say it out loud. But this is my reaction to once again seeing Weevil Underwood.
No, that's the correct reaction. I can't fault you for the truth.
I mean, is that any different than what you've been saying?
Yeah, it's not. Exactly.
I have a quote. I have a limit of 1 per episode. I can't do 2. Then it stops being a bit and it starts being concerning.
Hey guys, Shibuya, Carl. I want you both to know.
What about me? Hello?
You too, Bio.
Okay.
I don't know how much psychic damage this will cause you, but I know it'll cause psychic damage to Carl and Shibuya.
no.
I just had the best worst thought.
No.
Oh, fine. Come here. I guess you are my little larva champ.
I'm going to burn you alive.
Oh my god.
Now, what I'm not going to burn alive is the person who wrote the iconic line in the dub of this episode. Don't think I've forgotten how you played me like a chumpasaurus.
Sorry, I just got actually viscerally angry at that.
Good.
I clapped because he was just horny. He was horny and he got punished for it, and now he's mad.
Please tell me you guys realize that Carl walked the fuck away
I threw
from
my
that.
headset and fucking ran out of my room in just disgust and anger.
You're a coward. You know who's not a coward? Mako Tsunami, who I saw him grab Weevil and shut him the fuck up, and I was like, yeah, shut him up, Mako.
He should
Go
have
off, Fish
snapped
King.
his neck.
He should have.
He should have put him in the ground.
Also, I said, of course, Kaiba would have a TV broadcast blimp.
Yes.
Of course you
Blimpo
would.
City, baby.
Also, with
Little
those
bug
puzzle
man,
pieces.
why do you laugh in such a high-pitched way? That's not my laughing. I have asthma, you fucker.
Jesus.
Yes. Also being so extra with the puzzle pieces.
Oh, the locator cards are great.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's way too complicated for a fucking card game tournament. Just DM them the location on Dual LinkedIn.
Dual LinkedIn?
Dual LinkedIn?
Yeah. I was thinking of tying that into Dual Links. Oh, that's good.
That's what I did.
That's great.
Joey, the only real solution here is actual physical violence if you want to get your card back.
That is true, but also, you said that the suit up earlier was like a Kamen Rider transformation. No, the transformation here is the Kamen Rider transformation. This has the budget.
Smooth transformation sequence. That production value skyrocketing through the roof.
You could tell they made money off season 1.
Oh, right. The fucking shot of the dude, of the fucking rare hunter sitting there at the cafe holding the teacup. I was like, this dude looks like a JoJo villain. And then I went, he looks like fucking
and then it shows
Kira.
his obscenely long yaoi fingers typing at this keyboard, and I'm like, disgusting, get it away from me.
In that shot before his fingers, I was like, he looks exactly like Yoshikage Kira. 100%.
He does not.
God.
He does not.
It looks like a super emaciated
in that
version.
one shot he did. And then afterwards I went, he's just an Akagi character. Long face, long nose, long fingers. Terrible to look at. Akagi's awful to look at.
Hey, you fucking asshole. Duel me. Fucking duel me. I don't want to. Well, you didn't give me much fucking choice.
You didn't give me choice, so I'm not giving you choice. Well, I'm choosing not to accept it. That's not how that. I'm choosing not to accept it.
How about this? How about this? How about you duel me or you duel this gun? You would really you would be surprised how lax the gun laws in Domino City
I
are.
guess so.
God. I just...
Is this just the gun episode?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Episode 10, the one with the guns.
Episode
That's
10,
That's
enter
her.
the gun.
That's her
Episode
title.
10, I play gun in attack position.
That's what it is. Episode 10, enter the gungeon.
Dimension the gun. Oh, I also just want to...
My last note for that episode is just according to what? Battle City rules? Oh yeah, I love those Battle City rules.
So
It's especially good because direct attacks were always allowed if they didn't have monsters. You don't have to call it a Battle City rule.
so like
No,
It's like,
actually,
it's like the Bakura bit 2.0.
Oh, God
the
damn it.
Battle City rules.
direct attacks were not allowed in Duelist Kingdom.
I could have sworn there were direct attacks against people
No.
in Duelist Kingdom.
No. They only ever lose life points because of attacking a monster.
Then I guess I'm an idiot. But then again, I was also watching this episode and watching them have their dual discs like clamped together on both ends, and I was just writing, God, I miss my dual disc. I feel like shit, man. I just
Same.
want her back.
Same. Can we talk about how Kaiba's in the cloning business with all of those fucking same-looking women? They're the exact same, each and every
Not true.
one.
They
except
have
for
different hair colors.
I was literally, if you would let me finish, gonna say except for the hair colors and the one with darker skin. Just the one.
Look, he has a dress code, and it's Bulma.
It's really good too. I just noticed this at the end of the fucking like next episode when like 3 of them are talking to Kaiba. There's one voice mixed in that you can tell is just a dude doing like a higher pitched female voice.
That's pretty good.
Because it's like 3 of them talk at once, and you can just hear like one that just sounds straight up like, "Yes, Mr. Kaiba." Like a dude trying to sound like a girl, and it's so
They
good.
have 5 voice actors.
I was just
mean, yeah.
picturing this fucking rare hunter hearing Yugi talking to Joey about saving his Exodia cards and just going, "Is that why I found these cards floating in the ocean? That's awesome." Pretend I didn't say that.
I was thinking, what if some of these were Yugi's original ones?
It was funny as
Right.
hell.
That would have been funny as hell.
Are we starting with episode 8?
I just love that Weevil like appears, and then right after that, all these Exodias appear, and I'm like,
I
PTSD.
just have one last note for this episode, and it was me writing down Yami saying, "It's true, no one has ever defeated Exodia," and I was just thinking of like a phone footage hard cutting to my Exodia Funko on my desk, and then I just slap him onto the ground.
So before we start with episode 8, I have to make an announcement.
Oh,
First, for this announcement, I need you all to listen to this while I'm saying the announcement to you all. It is in memes.
memes.
Oh no.
I need you to just play this while I'm giving this little announcement here. Gang,
Okay.
we've had our fun these last 10 or so episodes. It's been a hell of a time and a hell of a riot, and it's been so incredibly fun and great, but it has to come to an end. I'm sad to announce that since the intro was changed, we must change with the times, and the intro still slaps bit must come to an end. It's new year, it's new me, and we have to move on.
How dare you? This intro does still slap.
The intro does and always will indeed slap. Good night, sweet bit. The intro will always slap.
Yu-Gi-Oh is king of games.
Episode 8, season 2.
I can't believe that my first note in my sleep-deprived state was just keyboard smash, all caps. Mokuba is such a dual monsters cop. This is great.
right? I was like, Mokuba's commissioner is such a bad idea.
It's funny though. This child yelling at you for breaking the fucking rules of a trading card game.
Honestly, he's about as fucking relentless as actual Yu-Gi-Oh tournament organizers.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real here. This
There
Bear Hunter
is-
deserved to get his ass kicked out and then beaten in an alleyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he did.
Seto, I ain't give a shit
I-
about
okay.
Kaiba.
I love that just like during the battle, kind of going back a little bit, but the guy's cards just like randomly start smoking. It's just like, what? You should probably let go of this.
Don't worry, it's holographic smoke.
God.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh no, I got holographic smoke in my eye.
I only had 3 notes in this episode. My last note was just mind control. Oh shit! And then I guess I just blacked out.
Yeah, I mean the rest of the duel is just kind of there. It's neat, but
The one and only note I have for this episode is just get done. God
God damn it, that's good.
It's a good song.
The entire time I was just like, even in the last episode of the first part of this 2-parter, my notes were just going to like hold on, where is it? I need this rare hunter bastard to draw a dupe of one of the legs, or this isn't a real Exodia deck.
Yeah.
And then in this current episode, I'm like, please let him draw a leg. Please let him draw a leg. Yeah, he drew a head, but that's still funny. And then the immediate next note, he drew another leg. We did it.
I was imagine if the fucking sword had missed all 4 of the Exodia pieces in his hands. Just any of them. That would have been like, oh well, I hit the graceful charity.
That would have been funny, but at that point the odds are with Yugi.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's
Can we
fair.
talk about how there are actual plays in this?
I know, Battle City duels are so good.
He fucking does.
We're getting to
chain
actually good
destruction?
duels.
Fucking does chain destruction and just gets rid of all of the heads. Dust tornado to get rid of the fucking swords. Monster replay to bring back the monster he sacrificed. These are the biggest brained plays. Just like,
Yes.
I made you think you won so I could fucking demolish you.
I'm also going to have a bit of a hot take here. Goodbye, Silverfang. You will not be missed because Baphomet has taken your place.
Yes.
That Silverfang's coming for you tonight. You're gonna wake up and there's just gonna be a card just slapped against your window.
I'll say, hey,
Okay,
free
but
Yu-Gi-Oh
Baphomet
card.
can at least be fucking made into a fusion. Silverfang can't be done. You can't do anything with Silverfang. Baphomet can at least be used.
See, here's the thing. Baphomet's fusion, kind of boring. Baphomet's only strong point is that you get a free Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts, because Gazelle is actually raw.
No, you Silverfang though. Silverfang.
Silverfang bad.
Silverfang no.
Also, as soon as this guy got beat, I wanted the crowd around him to swarm him for all of the Exodia pieces, given how rare they are.
The one thing I hate about this duel is, and then my summoned skull's electricity powers up Alpha to win the duel right now. And I was like, you guys just didn't want to do another turn, huh? You just wanted any reason to not make another turn happen.
Literally, he summoned like 4 monsters so he could destroy the one and then hit the rest of his life points. You didn't need to do this dumb bullshit power up.
Listen, Yugi, the Pharaoh, he was still kinda on those Duelist Kingdom rules. He was like, right, and this is a combo play because I say so. And Kaiba was just like, I'll allow it.
That's fair, actually.
Actually, it'd be Mokuba.
You've been dueling against a cheater this entire time.
Also,
I'll give you that one.
If I was Yugi, I would have 100% just taken those Exodias. 100
Right?
fucking percent.
I would have just been like,
No,
I'll
they're
just
marked.
take this one
Then
and this one.
If
this one,
Yugi
this
had
one.
taken the Exodias, Mokuba would have beaten him up in an alley and like thrown them away
You
anyway.
just clean. It's just some shitty ink.
Could
You
have
clean them off.
sworn. I could have sworn the fucking sub was just like, yeah, these are counterfeit.
Fun fact,
I didn't think they were.
I was watching the sub right before we started recording, and I was like lying down like in a blanket all comfortable, and I get through 4 episodes of our 6 episode viewing just fine with the sub, and then episode 56 I'm like, okay, this is kind of nice. I'm just gonna, like, I just had food. I'm comfortable. It's good. And then I fall asleep. And I wake up at the end of episode 56 to the end credits. And I'm like, okay, I need to stay awake for episode 57. Immediately out, I wake up. It's 1:59. And I'm like, I need to get in Discord for recording. This is funny.
Got him, dude.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Bio, we finally got his name.
Huh?
Our boy Merrick.
You know his name now.
Whose name?
Merrick.
Merrick.
It is I, Merrick,
Oh, the Hammer
last
Boy?
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hammer Boy. Yeah,
Mr.
MC Hammer.
Rodman.
Beware me, Yugi, for it is I, Merrick, last name.
Oh no.
Did he appear? Wait,
Merrick,
he appeared?
last name.
Yeah.
Yes, at the end of this last episode.
I must have blacked out.
Did you,
You probably blacked
Did you
out.
miss-
Literally, he takes
And
over.
Bio-Roxas, did you miss Merrick just like, did you miss me fucking possessing that guy's body and making him do the
No,
get
because
down?
he
I
made
saw
a
that
note of
part.
it. No, Bio blacked out to avoid the fact that Time Wizard is now the rarest card in Joey's deck and will continue to play a part in the future episodes.
Oh
Literally,
my god.
my last note of the last episode is, oh, Bio's gonna be so mad Time Wizard's back.
Hey Bio.
I must have, yeah.
Hey Bio, do you have a PO box or something? I'm gonna send you a Christmas gift.
No.
I'm gonna send you
No,
Time Wizard
no,
of
no.
Tomorrow.
He's gonna rip it in half after that. I like that Ishizu forgot to tell Pharaoh about the Egyptian god cards. Because
He'll find out eventually.
Because Merrick was just like, with the power of the Egyptian god cards, I'll beat you. And he's like, the what?
What the fuck is an Egyptian god?
The what? The what?
You'll find out, Pharaoh.
Nani Shimaska?
I'm so glad we're finally at Battle City. This rips dick.
It's so good.
is the
It's so
greatest.
good.
This rips
Season
dick.
2 is so
We're finally at the point where
positive?
duels kind of make
Yeah.
sense.
It rips
Yeah, I
dick.
love Battle City.
What? That sounds negative.
No, if
Battle
something,
City's great.
if something rips dick or rips ass, it's good.
Literally, the next set of episodes we're watching are two of my favorite standalone duels in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Now, Carl, I can't agree with that because if you told me that Yu-Gi-Oh rips ass, I'd be like, Yu-Gi-Oh shot the bed? Oh no.
That's fair, actually.
How old is he?
Anyway. Our least favorite cards and or plays.
Oh. The musician king. Stupid play. Bad play.
Okay, fair.
Fair.
Before or after
my
Metal
least
Morph?
favorite.
Metal Morph's pretty cool.
Metal Morph is such a good card.
Okay.
Least favorite is fucking Water Emotics. That's such a stupid fucking name change for the English TCG. No.
It is. It's very dumb.
My least favorite
Because
play.
that literally just means water language. When it was just water dancer in Japanese.
Kara.
My least favorite play was Alpha getting that boost for no fucking reason, and also whatever that blue thing was in episode 30 or in episode 7 that he put in defense mode. No, it was 7 or 6, whichever one.
Yeah, the one
It
before
was like
the
a-
one before Gear Golem. The weird rock one.
No. The one that he used in the duel with Joey that got destroyed with no name.
Oh.
That had a big blue head and a blue body
Oh,
and
that
like
bastard,
yellow
yeah.
spikes on it. I'm like, I see this thing so much. I don't know if it's a real card. I don't know its fucking name. I hate it. I don't want it to exist. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist until it gets brought into my consciousness, and then it just right into the aether.
Yeah, my least favorite card is Baphomet because you have to tribute a monster to summon him and his stats kind of suck, even though you get a free gazelle out of it. Other than that, he's kind of just there for the fusion for Chimera.
That's fair.
And I don't really like him all that much.
It's fair.
That's fair.
Favorite card / play?
The favorite.
I'd say
I love the chain
Chain Destruction is
play
great.
at the end where he kills.
You son of a
Yeah, that was
bitch.
real cool.
You son of
This
a
is why you write
bastard.
backups.
I knew I had to go first because I was like, that was really cool.
there aren't honestly that many like actual plays because of this being still semi in between.
True, but that's why it's card / play.
You know
so if
what?
there aren't enough good plays, you can just pick a card.
My favorite card is Metal Morph because I used the shit out of that when I was younger.
That's fair.
I loved that card.
Metal Morph.
My
Pretty good.
favorite play is fucking Johnny Steps just being like, no, fuck this, I concede.
My favorite play is Surrender.
My favorite.
That was the smart move.
My favorite play and card. Well, my favorite card is Beta the Magnet Warrior because he's a funny little man.
He is.
I love
Yes.
him. And my favorite play, since Bio stole it, is now going to be Kaiba just popping his head out of a helicopter, just hanging on, just like, "What's up, fuckers? Battle City time!"
Hey, Carl. I just want you to know I had a bet with myself today. Mm-hmm. And I'm so sad that this bet didn't come through. I swear to God, I thought you or someone today was going to refer to the fucking Magnet Warriors as Beta Male, the Magnet Warrior.
No, I'm above
Alpha
that.
Male,
I
the
can't say that
Magnet
about
Warrior
me.
is also really good. Shit.
I can't do that to the Magnet Warriors. I respect them too much.
That's fair. I do respect them a lot.
Except Gamma.
Why not Gamma?
Gamma kind of looks a little fucking
Gamma's
awful.
a
I'm not
nice
gonna lie.
little lad. How dare you? Anyway, my favorite card is Scapegoat because the boys. And my favorite play was seeing an Exodia deck in actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I like running Exodia decks in real life. And so it's just very neat to be validated by the actual show itself. Hehe.
Shibuya,
Smile.
you just made me sad because now I'm just picturing the Pokemon Phalanx as Scapegoat and getting attacked and I'm crying. Why would you do this?
They're protecting their friends. They're taking one for the team, Carl.
G-Max Phalanx, where it's just all of the corpses of the other ones and the one middle one's just standing there crying. But he's got a bigger horn now so he can stab the bad guys.
Anyway, this ain't the Pokemon podcast. We're moving on from that sadness. And we're moving on to tell you all that the next set of episodes we're watching 5. because it's a 2-parter and a 3-parter.
Hell yeah,
Episodes
I love fives.
58. Episodes 58 through 62. That would be what? Episodes 9 through 13 of season 2, technically? Because we ended on 8, or did we end on...
We ended on 8.
We ended on 8.
8 was the last one we watched, so it'd be...
So 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, baby.
Whoa.
Hey, we're ending on my favorite number.
Delicious.
We're watching 5?
We're watching 5
just
episodes
said
because it's a 2-parter and a 3-parter, Carl. There was no better way to divide it unless you wanted to watch 7.
Let's watch 8.
What?
Let's go fucking
like 5.
crazy.
No, but
Let's
Carl-
go ape
Carl, we'll
shit.
save that. We'll save that for another week. Don't worry.
Let's
Carl, but now you can say that you're watching Fies.
You're right. I like 5. Thank you all for listening to
Bio, the
Millennium
next thing we're
Microphone.
going to try and get you into is Kamen Rider.
Is that how we ended it there?
No, we're just gonna end it on all of us just going, what the fuck is a Fies? and 3 of
I
us
don't
know
know
the
what
joke,
that
and
is.
Bio's just literally, what are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Standing
5s. Whatever, 5D. What is...
No.
5Ds.
Oh, no, that's...
I thought
that's
that was the
5Ds,
joke
but
you were
there is
making.
also 7s.
No, because
I
those
don't know, I was
just
thinking
be
of
5.
7s.
All right, 7s is just a thing.
So...
Yeah, and it's
Don't-
terrible.
We're ending on reminding people that 7s is a thing. Goodbye,
What
everybody.
the... Wait, I just
Alright.
looked up 5Ds and it's like freaking Yusei in a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to the Millennium Microphone. This podcast is something all 4 of us are very excited to be making and putting out. So if you like what you hear, make sure to follow everyone's social media to keep up to date. And if you know someone that you think would like our show, show them an episode. Send them to our Patreon at patreon.com/millenniummike. Spreading the word helps us a lot, helps us give you more content. It's a win-win. We have a lot of upcoming ideas for this show, for stuff to offer our patrons, so please keep an eye out for that. But none of that is possible without viewers like you. So thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next duel.